Age 4, the first bandage. You scraped your knee in the courtyard, and the world was pain and surprise. Your grandmother, not your mother, came. She didn't just clean it. She showed you the red scrape, the tiny beads of blood. "This is your body talking," she said softly, applying turmeric paste. "It says, be careful but see." It also knows how to mend. You watched, fascinated, as the sting faded. Healing wasn't magic, it was a conversation. Age 10, the diagnosis. The word doctor became your identity. Not by choice, but by quiet family consensus. Your father, driving his tired taxi, would say, "My son, the doctor," to his passengers. You wore the title like a stiff new uniform. In class, while others raced ahead, you wrestled with basic fractions. Age 13, the hostel and the ledger. The hostel gate closed behind you. In your bag was a new notebook. On the first page, you didn't write notes. You made a ledger school fee, $45,000. Hostel fee, $20,000. New books, $3,000. You calculated the number of taxi rides, the skipped meals it represented. That night, under a single bulb, you opened your science book. This wasn't studying, this was repayment. You began the hardest work of your life. Age 16, the collapse and the promise. Returning home was your reward. But a teacher's sigh, a dismissive "don't waste the good student's time," was a poison in your engine. The disciplined machine you'd built stalled. The Class 11 failure wasn't a grade. It was an eviction notice from your own future. The night before your second term exams, you stared at a blank wall. Then you saw it, the faint, golden scar on your knee from age 4. It knows how to mend. You made a promise not to the ghost of your father's dream, but to the boy with the scraped knee. "I will learn this conversation." Age 18 to 22, the anatomy of discipline. Medical school entrance was a mountain. You climbed it with raw, bleeding effort. You didn't get the top college, but you got a seat. The real work began while others relied on brilliance. You operated on system. Color-coded notes point 4 a.m. revisions. Flashcards in the mess line. You studied the human body with the reverence of someone deciphering a sacred text. You were no longer the weakest student. You were the most relentless. Age 25, the first breath. Your first rotation in the emergency ward. A frantic mother, a child struggling to breathe. The senior doctor was elsewhere. Your hands, trained through 10,000 repetitions, moved. You cleared the airway. The whoosh of breath that followed wasn't just the child's, it was yours. In that moment, the title doctor shed its borrowed weight and fused to your bones. You had earned it. Age 35, the visiting professor. You stand in a lecture hall at a medical college. Before you, 200 future doctors. You hold up an old, faded ledger. You show them the page with your father's taxi earnings and your school fees. "You will be taught the anatomy of the body," you say. But first, learn the anatomy of your own motivation. What is your golden thread? Mine was gratitude. It was strong enough to pull me through. Age 45, the father's last prescription. Your father is in the ICU you now run. His heart, worn out from a lifetime of driving dreams forward, is failing. He looks at your white coat, your stethoscope, the team waiting for your orders. His frail hand touches yours. "My son, the doctor," he whispers, the old pride now a soft, deep truth. You mended it all. His last breath was not an ending, but a final sign-off on the life he imagined. Age 60, the circle. You retire from the hospital. One afternoon, a boy is brought in by his worried father. He's trembling, not from illness, but from fear. "I have my finals," he whispers. "I keep failing the mock tests." You finish your examination. Physically, you're perfect, you say. Then you open a drawer and take out your old, failed Class 11 report card. You show him the red marks. "The body is easy to fix," you tell him. "The belief that you're broken? That's the hardest diagnosis to treat. But I promise you, it is curable." You hand him a fresh notebook. "Start your own ledger," you say. "Not of what you owe, but of what you are capable of. The balance is always in your favor." As he leaves, hope straighter in his shoulders, you look at your own reflection in the window. You see the boy with the scraped knee. You see the terrified student. You see the relentless mender. The thread that connected them all, the hard work, the stubborn love, The refusal to let the story end at a failure shines golden in the afternoon light. You didn't just become a doctor. Final text, the strongest foundations are often built not on natural talent, but on a gratitude so fierce it becomes a kind of genius.